barely said 200 words today so far.
Let's see how many we can squeeze out here. Good morning, InMe. Welcome to your first Hammerdown Festival. Local headliners. I know you're originally Essex, but now based over in Brighton. What made you come over this way?
Well, I've been here 5 years.
Okay.
So I love it. But he's been here
since '97. I moved here.
I
moved here from Crawley for university and got stuck here.
Right. Okay. That's the year after I was born.
The 1900s.
Yeah.
Yes. Back then. Yeah. Exactly. So you've got a new album announced, which is very exciting. The artwork, by the way, I think is the coolest bit of album art of any of your records.
Done by a Brighton lad.
I was going to ask, how did that come about? That art is awesome.
A lad I've known around sort of Brighton rock and metal circuit for ages, and he's a really great artist. And when Dave came up with the concept of these like hybrid demon
tell us
animals,
about that. What's behind that?
Oh God. I mean, it's one of those things that started as a thing.
It's almost like an in-joke.
And it became lots of things, and then it was like, alright, we'll get to choose 2 creatures between us.
Right. Okay.
So it started off, they want demons in a forest, kind of was the idea, but then the demons became hybrid creatures, a bit like the Wuzzles, if you ever you're not old enough for that. But
no, I don't know what that is. I've no idea what that is.
Google the Wuzzles.
Okay, I'll do that.
They were cuddly toys, and I'm really revealing a lot of them.
We chose different creatures, put them together based on funny things, personality traits.
Right, okay.
So it's a bit of fun, but it's also kind of serious.
So you've got Scorpion Wolf.
I'm the Scorpion Wolf.
Gorilla Tarantula.
You're Gorilla Tarantula.
Rhino Panther. Cobra Horse and Raven Dragonfly.
Well done.
That was good.
For Gaz, I'm actually astounded.
So
scripted.
Now that that's announced, what's the plan for a first single music video? What is there anything you can tell us about a time frame when we can expect to hear some new stuff?
Questions we ask ourselves every morning.
Wake up screaming and sweating about when his demons coming out.
We've been working on this for 5 years for one reason or another, but recently everything's really fallen into place. We've finished demoing it structurally, so it's drums next.
Yeah, so I think.
But also, just don't set.
Tom's literally talking about the drum plan with Dean at the moment, but I think we're looking to get the drums done during August.
Okay.
And as soon as
news to me.
Cool. You heard it here first.
I did.
He heard it here first.
Tom and I were talking on the way to rehearsal the other day as well.
He's explaining himself why.
And once the drums are done, then like the final kind of bass lines and guitars can go. So. Then once it gets to that point, then it'll snowball, and then it's just a matter of getting Dave in for the records.
Yeah. Wow, that's very, very exciting. Okay, so we've never had at Hammerdown a band with such depth in their back catalogue. We've got 7 records, right? So we've not had a band with so many songs to choose from. How do you go about selecting an hour? I mean, what's that? 10 songs maybe? What you got, like
12.
12. Got a spreadsheet that's got like a randomisation macro. Just press a button.
It's difficult, but it's kind of easy. In some ways, like from a practical, boring sense, there's certain songs that we're really rehearsed at. There's so many hours in the day, and we all live in different cities, etc. But also, just the big singles, the big bangers for like a festival sort of vibe, and 2 new ones. You always want to play some new stuff. But yeah, there's a load of songs. I try not to think about it, or I'll be gutted of loads of songs that we can't play.
Yeah, it is always difficult, especially when like the shorter the set, the more difficult it becomes.
Yeah,
I think.
Right.
But we're not leaving out any songs that anyone would be like, should have played that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Well, that's good. You managed to get that.
We try and like represent the breadth of the band, as you say. You know, try and get a bit of the.
So a bit from each era and stuff.
Yeah. But we won't force it if it's like we really clearly should have like 3 off of Overgrown. We won't force in 1 off of Trilogy Dawn or something like that.
Yeah.
Just see how, as long as the overall sound is represented. Which it is quite well, I think.
Yeah.
We do lean towards a lot of stuff off the first 2 simply because we know they're popular ones.
Yeah. I mean, we were chatting just now. Your sound checks with Reverie Shores. I'm very glad that's one of my favourites.
Thanks.
My friend calls it Referee Shorts.
That one's
Referee Shorts.
Yeah. That one will be, I guess, one for us. So you got to play a lot of songs. Just like, I mean, I love playing them anyway because you sort of feed off the audience. So I could be on autopilot playing whatever song for the 1000th time, but that one's different for us.
That album for me, that's my favourite record. Like A Great Man is a beautiful song.
Oh, nice one.
Lovely song. That's awesome. So, when you plan a festival set versus a headline set on your tour you just did, for example, what are the differences? Because you just mentioned a second ago, when you're doing a festival set, you need to include certain things. How do you plan them differently?
I mean, this particular set, because it's like festival sets, you know, I mean, this is like, we're playing an hour tonight.
Yeah.
Other times you'd be playing at something like 2,000 trees and you'd get half an hour.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Like when we've done Download and Sonosphere, it's like we're playing 6 songs. What are they going to be? And what Sonosphere we did, Faster Shape, not in this order, Reverie Shores.
Why are you doing it? We're talking like 11 years ago.
Because that was one of the biggest ones.
12 years ago.
Okay.
Oh, that's a while, isn't it?
But, yeah, we did like 6 songs and it was, you know, Faster the Chase, Underdose,
we
Reverie
did Sacred
Shores, Sacred
Arcade.
Arcade, yeah, that was in our
anyway.
heavy metal. Yeah, they are, because you end up, maybe 1 per album, 2 off one of them.
So do you get a lot more freedom out of the head? How long were your sets on the headline tour actually?
We tend to hour and a half.
Hour and a half. So is that easy? Do you get a bit more freedom with putting in stuff that you want to play? I know you said Reverie was one for you, right? Do you get more freedom to just sort of mix stuff in that you want to play in that set?
Yeah, I mean, there's no limitations. We don't do limitations anyway.
Good,
There's a lot that's just agreed, unspoken.
Yeah.
We just or you can tell that a member feels really strongly about a song, and you know, you pick and choose and
keep everyone happy.
Give everyone a little bit.
Yeah,
give everyone a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, great. And then, is there anyone else that people can see you this year? Is there anything else that you can plug? What else is going on? Any other shows in the pipeline?
We're going to do a tour. Oh yeah, well we're re-releasing Overgrown Eden through Sony, I believe. Music for Nations in September.
I don't know. I think this is the first.
So many anniversaries for this album.
The first announcement of it, really, because we haven't actually said it.
Oh, I've been waffling about it everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a double vinyl with all the B-sides on the second
cool.
vinyl.
Yeah. So I listened to the test pressing yesterday. That sounds like I'm some sort of executive record label dude, but yeah, it sounds really good, and who knew when I was a teenager that would still be.
You're still doing it, man.
Doing this bloody album, yeah.
You're still doing it, and there's a new album coming. It's very exciting.
Can't complain.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, InMe, thank you so much. I'm honoured to have you here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
No problem at all. Really appreciate it.
Nice one.
Thank you very much.